She where I live. My body is not a political playground, not a testing site, not an army base for a man training to become the twin of his enemy. If you pull and pull, you will break something. If you fight and fight, you will create something out of nothing. Sharp edges cutting us off from our choices again and again. Then you ask why we are edgy, hostile. It's your friction that sparks fires. It's your restriction that rises temperatures. It's your addiction to power that makes those pushed to the margins scream to take it back. Philosopher. We sit in a sandwich shop on the main road under white flush light, ripping layers of paper like supermarket scrolls off our 6-inch bread rolls at the start of the night. She says, I'm sick of being told secondhand, being the last to know. How many inky fingers will grope the map before I'm shown which way to go? Sometimes the North Star is a needle in a haystack of translations. Sometimes all I see is concrete, and it takes a lot of patience to filter out the useful from the useless, the truthful from the senseless when you just want to keep moving. Today, every Google scholar thinks he knows the way on a road he's never walked. They etch out paths with blindfolds on until the world is smudged with chalk. And the women who have lived the road don't think they've read enough to talk. She says, we need more women, rising from the brick ceilings of their housing estates, who ride the underground straight through the map, sick of walking, theorists and philosophers, thinkers who live in the world with hearts and wombs, who open doors out of alleyways for girls to have rooms and rooms of their own, so they can think for a second alone. Let high-res minds shine brighter than laptop screens and moonlight when the sun is down. Girls who can drown the noise in brightness, who care about the truth, about those aging in the shadows, about the torchless youth. Philosopher whose learning leaves her in speech like spotlight trails. She's not afraid of tarmac. She's had dirt beneath her nails, but her words compel you to follow. Leading electric with equity to the dawn of our dreams tomorrow. Why I asked my kid self to hang out after school. Just want to buy her a mango Rubicon with all the original fructose. Raise a carton and straw and drink to the spirit of girls before they are taught to shrink, to pour themselves into the molds of what other minds think is right for them. To the days before losing savor and zest in the dregs of a cup, sacrificing, trying to top up someone else's half empty. I want us to drink to the spirit of girls so full, so fleeting fast, so precious past, so sprightly offbeat own wave in the sherbet mist of childhood brave. A toast, a sweet dua for girls with a taste for life, who pause only to breathe when they are taking their futures in. Deleted. I will not be deleted. No matter how strong your hate or how intense your jealousy, I don't have time for flaming, no energy for enemies. Me and my tribe are more than pixels. Our beauty's too big for your screen. We're high-defined, heart-sublime, original warrior queens. We make swords out of eyeliner wings, slay every hate word in the DMs. We fuel up on positive things. Rumors turn to dust when we see them. We take the ink from insults and use it as mascara. We take bad days and bad vibes that think that they can scar us to make something new, to make something healing. It's with love and with honesty that words find their meaning. Comments can't keep me down when my future is gleaming and my heart is full of colors. I'm authentic and free, and I will never be ashamed to be me.
So if someone told you to open up your mind, I wonder just what we'd find. If all our musings and our memories were spread out onto a page, if all our inner passions and our fears were free from their cage, if all the love that we hold so dear and all the hidden darkness and all the rage were carved into the earth, tattooed onto the dirt, the pain that we conceal and the plastered up hurt, the days we spend indoors and the comfort of silence relearnt, what would we see? I'd see a cyclical pattern of peaks and troughs, like energy and happiness is switched on and off, tampered with and thrown onto the rocks, hit by the crashing tide or the gentle breeze so soft. The nature of my mood, wired into a box, the voltage too high, the surge of panic attacks and shock, the suddenness with which my mania strikes, like a lightning bolt focused on me from the sky, like my whole life is a child playing Operation, but they keep buzzing all the metal bits on purpose, siren sound in my head, the anxiety rises, I can feel it in my legs, the rush of power, feeling so inspired, I can feel it in my chest. It makes me think I need to run, I need to go, I need to do something. Anything. 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 But all that does outwardly is lead to conversations going at 100 miles per hour. I'm bouncing off the walls, standing on chairs in cafes tall, phone call after phone call, an urgency to do things, feeling constantly on edge, signing up to a million different societies, taking a charity pledge, the toxic state of conversation with my parents, everything leading to an explosive argument and tears, wept. Truly it feels like highs and lows, but both episodes are dark times, plagued with an itching to roam. Depression calls its listeners to disappear, fading into nothingness, matching their capabilities and sense of worth, while manic episodes demand that we inherit the earth, an energy unlike anything else is birthed, that we seize every opportunity without thinking it through first. But this fleeting high gives way to an unstable path of recklessness and panic. In hopeless anticipation, I wait for that inevitable surge, the natural caffeinated kick in my brain, telling me that home time has come early again. But the part about it all which hurt the most was that no one else was seeing what I was seeing. With rose-tinted glasses and an unending feel of hope, over-inspired and unable to cope, reality hit like a knife in the back, reminding me of the sense of calm that I lacked. So I pressed pause on my degree and sought to fix up for a year. It's been a few years now, I'm back on my feet, the clutter in my mind is finally clear. I can take a step back from it all and look on as an observer and say that there is a calm after the passing of the storms and a day when it will all be over. But when you're in the belly of the beast, anxiety closing in from every direction, it can be so easy to let hope cease. But ride it out until you're standing on that shore and the crashing tides no longer bother you anymore. So if someone told you to open up your mind, I wonder just what we'd find. Let the calming sight of the setting sun guide you home, and may you find peace within your bones. These throbbing pulses within our veins remind us that we are human and the vastness of the emotion which we contain.